What a difference a couple of months and a few games have meant for the Indianapolis Colts, both on the field and off. Bill Benner has more in this week's Inside Indiana Sports. Bill?
Well, Gary, thanks. Well, just a couple of months ago, the Colts were 1-5 on the field and accompanied by thousands of empty blue seats in Lucas Oil Stadium. Now they're not only the talk and toast of the town, but perhaps of the NFL as well. And so what does this resurgence mean for the Colts front office, not only now, but for the future? Roger Vandersnick, their Chief Sales and Marketing Officer, joins us to provide insight. And Roger, thank you for your busy week. And in advance, we admit that we're taping. We don't know exactly when you watch the show, how the outcome will be. But regardless of what happens with Kansas City, this has been an extraordinary, remarkable turnaround. You came to the Colts last October, no Andrew Luck. You go into this season, we have Andrew Luck, but you get off the 1-5 start, and you might be thinking, what the heck have I got myself into? And now, what have you got yourself into?
Sure. Well, thanks for having me on, Bill. It's been quite a change. Had the pleasure to join the Colts and the Irsay family a little over a year ago, and the task really was to work on and evolve the business operations of the entire club, to be prepared to take full advantage of the team performance. And wow, the team performance has come on strong this year. And it's just been a great time over the last 13 months to be able to be a part of that.
Well, and again, as a marketing officer, and we discussed before we went on the air, you know, the bottom line goes on the scoreboard, and that dictates so many things. But now you have this incredible resurgence. What are you doing and looking down the road? How do you take advantage of what's taking place?
Sure. Well, I think a lot of it really is focused directly on our fans. And the first and foremost is taking care of the fans that come out to our stadium each and every week. And so we've given fans many more benefits, more opportunities for seat choices. We've allowed them to start renewing their seats earlier than ever before. And along with that, giving them more incentives and payment plans and things of that nature. We've invested heavily in that area, probably tripling the size of our staff in that group. Another exciting piece is all the work that we do in the media area, particularly in the digital and social area that goes along with all of our great radio broadcast and all of our other television shows. And so that's an opportunity to talk to fans routinely, day in and day out. And I encourage folks to follow us on social media. We've made a lot of changes there. The content is fun, it's exciting, it's compelling, it's laced with humor in a great way, and fans are already responding in a terrific fashion to that.
And as you pointed out, even before this incredible turnaround that's taken place on the field, Jim Irsay and everybody you made an investment. You were ready to go when this opportunity presented itself.
I give the Irsay family a tremendous amount of credit. About a couple of years ago, they recognized the changing landscape in terms of sports and entertainment and technology and the way to take in those mediums. And they knew that we needed to make some changes across all of the business operations. And so I got the opportunity to join the Colts and to help work with them side by side to lead these changes. And it's been an exciting period of time.
And again, we got spoiled here in Indianapolis. There was a time there during the Peyton Manning era where you didn't sell tickets at the Colts complex. You just processed orders. It was throw open the doors and here they come.
Well, I think the team that was built back then, the winningest decade, the fan following and fan support is always there from Indianapolis, and it was very, very strong then. And then as that team moved on, it was time to really build up the organization to be in a contemporary fashion to be able to deal with things like social media and changing media habits and changing expectations for fans at events. And I'm proud to say that we're well down the path of doing that.
And of course, a shout out to everybody on that 50-plus roster. But Frank Reich, Chris Ballard, I mean, what they've meant in such a short time has been off the charts.
And credit to them and what they've been able to do on the field. And I think also they have been tremendous partners for us in ways that have been helpful with our corporate partners. And so we have a slate of corporate partnerships that are incredibly strong. And Frank and Chris have been a big part of that as well in terms of their willingness to talk to sponsors, to be able to interact with them, to be able to give sponsors a key look behind the scenes. It's a real partnership between the business side and the football side.
Well, Roger, we appreciate you coming on the show. We look forward to
you.
the short term and much to look forward to in the longer term.